but also with good weather, they were able to put more laps, and it was becoming, and then they were looking for time. Looking for time is not something people used to do at hardline. Everyone used to kind of run the main line and get through it, go down it fast, main line with confidence, and hit the big features. But now it's about line spotting. The race was won purely on line spotting, and you could say ASA one lost the race because of it, and Jackson won the race. And we can talk about how that one developed, because it was a line that Hooker had known about and that kept under wraps. Troy had found Forrest Day, did it once, I believe, kept it under wraps, but they had the monitor. I must get into it now. We start at the end, start with the finish, like we have no structure here. So we talked to you about Jackson getting to the actual start line. But PD was at the top, mechanic was at the bottom, because there's no warm-up you could do with, it's, although one of these days I'll have do warm-ups at the top, just like at the World Cup too, I wouldn't be surprised. But basically they were able to watch Troy's run, who dropped in just before Jackson, on the monitor. And Jackson and Steve saw the line, it's right before the container gap, there's these two berms, and at the World Cup there would have been more tape, maybe it would have been taped out or it would have been clearly taped. But right now, it's a wide track, open to interpretation. There's a couple of poles here and there. But basically, Troy did an amazing racing line, and one that he kept under wraps. And Steve and Jackson was like, I have to do that. And Steve was like, they basically came to the conclusion, yes. And even if you do it slow, it'll be quicker than doing it flat out the way you know. And then if you actually look at the replay and look at the live feed, or look at the replay of the live feed, when Jackson gets that section, they call it meerkatting. So he was literally, this is in your race run. Already there's so much going on, and it's just before a massive container road gap. He was like just looking up, looking for the line, and didn't wait slower than Troy, but still that literally was the difference of winning the race. So what I said, as different as World Cups are to hardlines, they're becoming quite similar in terms of how you got to approach them to win them, because there's a lot of guys that can win them now, not just 3 or 4 favorites, and we've got Troy up there. So it's pretty cool.